Welcome to another New Creature Review. Today we're checking out DC Multiverse Mera from the Aquaman movie. Let's bring this box in. Of course, you know, I picked up the Aquaman figure from this wave, and I had to pick up Mera because this one looked really good. Look at that face. The digital printing looks really good on this one. Some of them, I had 3 to choose from, and this one was the best one. A couple of them had their eyes just like slightly off, just enough to be like, no, I think I'm going to hold off. But this one caught my interest. There's a little bit of paint flecks on her face that I think I'm going to just kind of scrape off carefully with like a hobby knife, but that'll be okay. Let's check out the box. We've got our nice product window. We've got a picture of Mera right there, and right there, and right there. And I really like that color red right there for her hair. It's really nice and vibrant. It's not quite as vibrant here, but that's all right. And then on the back, we have our product shots right here, and this is our collect and connect figure, the Trench Warrior. I'm excited to build this guy, and it only takes four figures to complete this guy, so that's extra exciting. All right, let's see. There's a little blurb on the top. Princess of the Undersea Kingdom of Swivel, Mera has the gift of hydrokinesis, an extraordinarily powerful ability to manipulate water. All right. Let's get this open. All right, here she is outside of her box. Let's check out what she comes with. First, the Collect and Connect Trench Warrior arms. They're very, very cool. I really like the texture on these. You got like this kind of cross hatching going on right here on like across the flesh of the arm. You have the ribbed fins sticking out from the forearm. This is going to be a pretty cool figure. I can already tell. It looks really, really cool. That's the right arm. I'm assuming that's the right arm because this bends in that way. And this is the left arm. Or did I get 2 right arms? Huh. How do you like that? Maybe. No. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. I was a little bit flipping out there for a minute. There we go. So there they are. Yeah, make sure to check that. Make sure you get a left and a right, or promptly go back to your store and ask for a new one. A little bit of flashing right there. That's all right. I don't mind flashing too much as long as I can get in there with a nice hobby knife and just snip it off without messing up the actual figure itself. So flashing is okay. All right. It also comes with a spear, which is, if you can see, that is bent. There is no paint on this from what I can tell. It's just gray plastic from tip to tip. I mean, I guess it's nice, but I don't think I'll be using it. I think that will be going into the storage box. This is what I'm excited about, and this is probably what's going to stay on her. She has the Hydrokinetic Hands. She's controlling the water. I think these look really, really good. So I'm probably going to have these on her on display, most likely. Yeah, look at that. Let's get in close on one of these. So the fingers are painted in there, and they look all right. They look good. And then you got the water coming out. I mean, I I'm pretty sure the only part that isn't this blue plastic is this seam line right here and her thumb. And I think the blue plastic is glued into there or sealed into there somehow. Otherwise, everything else is just blue plastic, and it's really nicely molded and well painted. Got a little bit of white there for the foam at the very end, just like real water. And it looks like it's like reaching around and grabbing. So I wonder if this one does the same thing, kind of. So it's almost like you can grab someone and grab them by the legs. Kind of looks like. That looks cool. I like these. All right, let's get in on Mera and see what she looks like. All right. I I I think you can see right away there are a few little here, I'm going to use her spear as a pointer here. You can see the little blue flecks right here under her eye and on her cheek right there. I don't know how that got there. I'm going to probably just go in really lightly with a hobby knife and just kind of try to scrape that off gently. But besides that, look at her eyes. I really like how these turned out. Um, they're nice and sharp. They look lively, and wow, I think this is on par with Hasbro's digital face printing on the Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series. This looks really good. Let's check out the hair. She has this nice crown in here. It's painted really nice. I mean, there's like a little bit like right here where you can see that it's not underneath, but it's all right because it's sharp enough. You got all the major detail in there, and it looks good. You know, it doesn't look too bad at all. There's a little spot right there that's missing, a little spot right there. But I mean, it's a crown. Look at that. It looks good. There's a wash throughout her long red hair, like all the way down to the tips. It looks really good. That wash really makes the lines pop, and with the light flashing off of it, it looks really good. Looks very contoured and big. And you know, if you've seen any other of my reviews, especially of the bombshells, you know I'm a sucker for a good hair mold. I like this. It's voluminous and thick, and it has just enough wave in it. It looks really nice. Let's check out the other details here. Her scale armor kind of has that honeycomb look all the way throughout, and it's a nice metallic kind of turquoise. It looks really good. Let's see if we can move this. Yeah, we got a little bit of ribbing right here on her back, and it's very consistent. And you got these little gold accents right here on her gauntlets and her Atlantean logo on her waist. Looks really good. And then all the seam lines coming down too. They're very consistent, very nice. They're not protruding too far. Like they don't. They're not distracting. I'm not seeing too much flashing on here at all. It looks pretty clean. And all the way down. So this metallic turquoise throughout, it looks really good. And I just noticed on her chest, there's some of these um, scales are different colors. Get in close. Oh, yeah. And see, some of them are a little darker, then some of them are lighter. I really like that touch. That's really cool. And wow, the texture's really nice. It's really nice just throughout. All right. All right, her articulation. Her head is on a ball joint, but her hair does get in the way. It's a soft plastic, so you can move it out of the way. She can turn. All right. And she gets pretty good range here. Yeah. And she has a combination joint swivel all the way around, and a hinge goes out about that high up. That's better range than Aquaman right there. She has a bicep swivel at the top, a single jointed elbow, which that did not feel good when I bent it. Oh, that's why. There's a little piece of flashing here. That, oh, you see that? Sheesh. Okay, that is not good. Let's pull that out. See if we can clean that up a little bit. Okay. See, I pulled some of it out, but looks like I'm going to have to go in with a hobby knife and clean that up even more. That is not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, but you get that much bend. About the same as Aquaman's, so that's good. All right, and let's see if there's flashing on this one, because that was a little. No, see, this one feels good. Feels good throughout, and you do get a swivel in there, but you don't get much range. It goes out, huh? It goes out that way, but in is not as fluid. But it is a swivel and a hinge, and you do have wrist swivel as well. There is no knock joint in this, so it's just a straight swivel. Her ab crunch gets her down that far and back that far. So that's decent. I think that's better than Aquaman's range, actually, because it can go, yeah. And she has a waist swivel, goes all the way around, but the shape of her hips kind of leaves you with that little blocky seam right there. You see that? So she won't be turning too much. It would have been cool if there was like a silicone belt that went around there to kind of cover that up, kind of like how they have it on the Aquaman figure. Let's see. Her hips are on ball joints. She gets a decent split. It's not all the way, but I mean, come on. I don't think these guys are doing splits in the movies. Forward motion feels really gummy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It kind of feels like the ball joint is doing one of these when you bend up. This one's fine. This one feels good, but this one, ugh, that does not feel good at all. I wonder if there's flashing in there messing things up, because that's not going at all. Yeah, that's not working for me. But this one is piece of cake. Kicks out that way, that far. Kicks back that far. There is a thigh swivel, thigh cut at the top. You kind of have to break the glue seals there, or the paint seals right there. This is going to bother me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Better just leave it alone. Okay. She has a single jointed knee. Closes up that far. And she has a Huh, she's on heels. She has a hinge. Goes down that far. That looks weird. And up that far. And is there a... Yes. There is an ankle tilt of sorts. It's more like an ankle swivel. Because it just... Woo, doesn't really tilt. It more or less just swivels around. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now, I want to see her with her water hands. So let's pull these off and see how these go. That is tight. This one is really tight. The left hand. Oh, I did not like how that felt. Oh, okay. Let's put these in. All right. It takes a little bit of working, but I can get her to bend her at her hip. All right, I am digging it. I really like how that looks. I love this hydrokinetic ability. This it looks good. I really like it. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be for the rest of my life. Look at that. Focus on the face. Focus on the water. I like it. I like it. All right, let's get her to stand up straight. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I feel like if I keep messing with it, it'll loosen up. It'll unlock. It'll either unlock or break, and if it breaks, you'll be the first to know about it. Here we go. Let's stand her back here. And let's do some size comparisons. Here she is with DC Icons Aquaman and the Mattel Aquaman action figure. And here she is with DC Multiverse Aquaman from her same line. They look good together. I like that. Here she is with DC Bombshells Mera. Here she is with the Loyal Subjects Action Vinyls Ken and Chun-Li. And here she is with WWE Defining Moments Macho Man Randy Savage and The Ultimate Warrior. And Marvel Legends First 10 Years Iron Man Mark 7 and Fantastic Four Ben Grimm. Yeah, I'm really digging this Mera figure. She scales well. She looks great. The color schemes are really nice. The water, the hydrokinetic gimmick for her hands is really nice. There's nothing not to like about this figure except for the few things that I spotted out. If you see those issues in the figure that you pick up, let me know about them in the comments below. I want to know if that's like a regular thing happening with this figure in particular. So just a little recap. There was flashing in the arm. There's a little bit of paint flecks on her face. And the most problematic issue with this one is that her right leg is sticking. It feels like I'm twisting the plastic on the ball joint instead of the ball joint just going. You just kind of have to mess with it to make it move. But it won't just go by itself. You kind of have to work it down, work it up like this, and then work it down like this. I wonder if there's like paint in there or something. But I don't know. It needs to be loosened up, and I'm not sure how to do that. I'll have to look up some tutorials later. Well, that's it for my review. So let me know what you think about this figure in the comments below. If you liked my review, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so we can let you know when I put up new videos, and be on the lookout for pictures of Mera on my Instagram and Facebook. And thanks for watching. Just a quick addendum. I managed to get this to move really well now, and the problem was there's flashing between the leg joint and the ball joint and the hip. So there's still some in there, but I managed to work a humongous chunk out of it. And let's see this right here. Yeah, and this. Yeah, I pulled that out with this little hook knife, my hobby assortment blades. I just reached in and scooped it out, and that thing fell out, and suddenly her leg decided to be mobile again. So yeah, let me know if that's an issue for you. If you have sticking joints, tell me if that flashing is getting in the way, because flashing seems to be the only problem with the Mera figure for me. Otherwise, she is a gorgeous figure. All right, that's all I wanted to let you know. So thanks for watching.